yourself on radio, know say this is one of the baddest shows on radio. Welcome, Bridge Nation to the streets. According to me, your boy Shelz. Heard right here, as I said before, on the Bridge 99 FM. I also want to big up the family over there in the New York and tri-state area. Thanks to my family over there. Win Irie Jam. Enough love and respect. I appreciate the support so far. As always, peeps, as always, Bridge Nation, we have lots to discuss, real issues, real conversation, of course, with some real people. Please remember, you can be a part of the conversation, be a part of the reasoning by tweeting, reaching out on all social media platforms where the Bridge is concerned, the Bridge 99 FM is concerned, using hashtag Shelz Street, so that's SHELZ Street. Also, if you want to slide tackle me personally, find me on Instagram at everything_Shelly. So that's everything_Shelly. Use up the patwa. So people have been finding me on Instagram though, Kevin. But here the problem I have with that. You have some people that find me and I drop mixtape. You have people that find me. I can try. You see me? But this is not the show. But rather want to find me and say, yo, Shelz, say I foolish. She said chat last night. Or yo, Shelz, we love the show. But for you drop a whole mixtape, man, I don't know. Man, a Kurt Riley. You see me? I don't know, but we can try. We'll try. But I appreciate the support so far, regardless, So enough love and respect to all the Bridge Nation out there. But also, I want to say, if you want to be a bridge builder, now, what's a bridge builder? So Bridge Nation are the loyal, we call that the loyal support that we have so far. Everybody will tune into the show, them, I will have vibes with it every day. Now, bridge builders now. Serious thing this, So bridge builders, if you know say have a product, a service, a business, and you don't know say you want to take it to the where? To the what? To the world. You don't know say the Bridge 99 FM is the place to do it. And how do you do it? Contact our sales department at 876-669-5000. That's 876-669-5000. Just nobody call them, nobody know that. But first thing tomorrow, call them, tell them say Shelz send you. You see me? Anyways, let's get into the show now. Today is a blessing. Isn't it? Yes, we wake up and see another day. But today is the 1st of February, marks the start of Black History Month. And you don't know, we still believe so it should be a year still. But you don't know, we melanated, peeps. We take what we get and we make the most of it, don't we make everybody jealous same way, don't. Yeah, this marks the start of Black History Month, but today also marks the start of the Reggae Month here in Jamaica. Yeah, that should be something I happen all year round too, for tell you the truth. But anyways, now, February was officially declared Reggae Month in 2008. This is like a history phone, isn't it? This means for the entire month, a lot of entertainment events will be happening across Ireland. Well, I don't know if that's really happen with the COVID thing, but I know them are going to try. Some virtual stuff and thing. Because I don't know, reggae can't stop, You see me, like a pandemic can't stop the power of reggae. You know the thing, though. Now, February highlights and celebrates the impact of the musical genre on Jamaica's social, cultural, and economic development. Yeah, we impact everything except the Grammys, apparently. You see me, we still can't go live. We still can't go up on the live show. But, hey, I could try to address that this month now. Reggae peeps. Like so we can do the pioneers and the gatekeepers. Also we can do, no? I said, the revolution will not be televised. Nah, man. I don't know. Anyways, let's hope that happens soon, though. But, the month-long activities would include concerts, sound system. Well, usually, as I said, I don't know if I'm going to do the concert, but usually, you don't know, concerts, sound system clashes, panel discussion, and a lot of festivities. But you don't know this time around, of course, we're going to expect things to be more virtually surrounding the whole vibration scene. But separate and apart from that, in the Bridge Nation, the king of reggae, the general, Bob Marley, we'll have a week-long birthday celebration. It was launched yesterday under the theme Roots 77. So for the entire week leading up to his Earth Strong on Sunday, a lot of events will be happening, you don't know, and this will conclude with a live performance show on Sunday, which of course will feature his sons, his legacy. You know him say, you remember when Bob Marley said I got tired for seeing face? I'm mute them in my talk about, man, I tell you, everywhere. And of course, we have to big up Dennis Brown for him Earth Strong as well. They don't know. It's just everything just fitting. Everything just is that's the thing with reggae music, and just livity and just good living, Everything, the universe just go align with. Look, watch it. Reggae, Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, Reggae Month, Blackish, everything just happened. You see me? It's just a beautiful thing. I said the king and prince of reggae. It's just a vibe. It makes sense. I have a good story though with Bob Marley with the celebration with Trenchtown Rock. No, me never born from Bob Marley Earth Strong. No. What happened was, everybody, so far if you never know, before me turn this mad radio host. I used to do a lot of content creation, videography, and photography for the general himself, Richie Spice. Big up the Element Music Group, anyway, them there. And no, I wish it was for Bob. I wish I did that. But no, man, Richie. Richie is like one of the first, if not the first, reggae artist I was able to listen to growing up. You know what I say? So enough love and respect. It was a blessing to be able to work with him. But the experience I have now, Kevin. Remember we got Trenchtown Rock. I don't know if it was Trenchtown Rock. I know it was a concert. The Marlies they kept doing Trenchtown, and with their backstage, me and Richie, they don't know the team all a vibe. And we just see this big crowd come in. Me I talk photographers, all sort of media, news outlets, and of course, I don't know when the man them there at Trenchtown. You don't know the G's them in a Trenchtown around them, same with family and friends and thing. All I saw was this snapback. You know, Damian Marley used to have this snapback or say respect. All me there I said that at the top of the crowd was a float so and a bounce. And all of a sudden the crowd stopped and the crowd part. And I just see him just look at Richie and give him one of them nod there and say, oh, go on. And then the crowd just lock back. And they just see the act just float gone back. Man, I say, yo, that is stardom. Is it what I say? Yeah, man. Big up the Marlies. I hope this whole festivity and this whole vibration will have the same impact and same energy despite the pandemic. Is enough love and respect to the legends all around living and, the ones who have transitioned. Is me? Now, people want to know, so before we go to a quick break, tonight we're going to do the show a little different. I'm going to be candid with my audience. You see me I say? So, we realize, this is the streets according to Shelz. I don't know. We realize, within myself, my producer, we realize, whenever I skip over the trending topics so quickly. Because I don't know if people in the streets want to hear what Shelz have to say about some of the trending topics. Yes, the topics that will come up with nice, but sometimes people want to talk about them and things. You see me? And especially tonight, we have some nice trending topics. So I'm going to introduce them, and I'm not going to tell you much yet until further after the break. But we're going to talk about some nice things, because some things hit me, isn't me? You don't know we have. I said, don't tell them nothing about it now, Abby. We can't tease it, look at Abby. Isn't me? Man, tease. Yeah, because we're going to talk about, oh, Riri, give me bun. I have to talk about, oh, Riri, give me bun. You see me? I have to talk about this new COVID. What you say, I'm about that? Jeez. We're going to talk about more about that. You don't know, so I have this new COVID variant. And of course, yes, people, I can't leave it out. MUMA, the battle of the MUMAS. I don't know if we call it, MUMA Spice versus MUMA Saw. I don't know what's happening, but we're going to talk about that. Lady Saw, or Sister Marian, I should say, coming out and talking the things, addressing the ladies of dancehall. So, that and much more after we forward from the break. This is the streets, according to me, your boy Shelz. We're so forward. Yep. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Bridge Nation. You don't know, if I'm here, the baddest instrumental on radio. This is one of the baddest shows on radio, and I modestly say one off because the rest of the bad show them they were on the Bridge 99 FM. This is the streets, according to me, your boy Shelz. Well, go on, you don't know, say, we don't miss much, We don't miss much. The show just to start, the show just to get nice. As I said, we'll switch up the thing a little bit tonight. We're going to dive into some trending topics. So we'll go give you some details and my thoughts. Instead of just brush past them so quickly. It's me like how we normally do. I get in detail with them. I get in depth and we're going to start the things I'm seeing. However, before I get into all of that, I just want to say this really quickly. Fortis cedere non potest, the brave may fall but never yield. Understand what I mean? Zine, Kingston College. On the day, Kingston College becomes the best schoolboy football team in the island after winning the Olivier Shield. Wanted to understand this, ending a 36-year-old drought. Saying I have to big up my school. You understand what I say? Now for the people in the diaspora, I'm explaining, just in case you don't know what going on. So, schoolboy football is a big deal. Almost bigger than the Premier League. Well, it is. I'm not going to even go around you. You see me? So, you have the rural teams, aka the country school, them fight for the Da Costa Cup, which is a group stage knockout, competition. And then the urban schools, which includes Kingston College, Abidor roll the eyes off the top of my school. You see me? I say? They do the same thing. It's called the Manning Cup. So Kingston College won the Manning Cup by dumping up Jamaica. Alright, it wasn't a dump up, but that's not what I'm gonna tell my grandkids. Anyways, yeah, we dump up JC from penalties. People are probably saying, Shelz, is this trending in the streets? Yeah, not street. Yes, enough. I understand what's going on. But yeah, so the Olivier Shield is when the champions of the Manning Cup face the champions of the Da Costa Cup. The champions of the Da Costa Cup were Garvey Marseille, big up Garvey Marseille. I think the final was a good final still. Chelsea, big up Chelsea too, because Chelsea on my side. But yeah, KC, I think they rode their luck a bit. But once them get, comfortable and show the spirit, You know, I just saw it go. But it was a good final. So KC won 2-0 and big up the 40s and to me, enough love and respect. Anywho, let's get into the some of these trending topics. So, all right, the first thing from my list, as myself, I mentioned it before we go to the break. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky announces their pregnancy. Now, honestly, Bridge Nation, I'm surprised. I'm honestly surprised. You understand me? I say I'm not by the pregnancy, you know. No, I'm not surprised by the pregnancy, but by the fact that it's not my baby. Now, to be honest, to tell the truth, I've done everything possible, isn't me? She doesn't know who I am. We've never met before, so obviously the baby should be mine, don't? Now, come to think of it though, on a serious note, I don't think me and Riri could have worked out still. But I think we could have worked out because you don't know. I don't think she could have handled my lifestyle, you know, as a upcoming radio star. And, you know, she being a billionaire, national hero. I don't think she could have managed. You see me? It was too much for her. But yeah, this is a fun and jokes aside, you know, where I wish her and A$AP Rocky all the best. I wish them a very successful period right now with the pregnancy and thing. I know enough people look forward to this to the point where I'm here say on social media there's like some challenge or some people start like them recreate the pregnancy photo shoot that she and Rocky did. Them photo they bad still. Only Rihanna could have show her belly in the cool like that and still look like make it look fashionable still. It just makes sense. So congrats to the couple, you know. And let's just hope everything work up. Let's just make sure. I hope I never say out loud. So I hope them break up. No, cause that's a bad mind. No, I hope never say that. I never say that. Yes, Abby, that is bad. I gotta admit that. Cause A$AP and my cousin still, you know. But I gotta talk about that on another show. It just work out. You see what I say? However, alright, so I gotta bring in one of my good friends, a special guest. So I gotta talk about that topic here with the A$AP Rocky situation and many other things. Jamilia Samuels, my good friend, she's been on this show before. Enough people wonder, oh, she's a president of the Bitter Women's Association, what they call her on the latch. Jam.
Hey, Shelly.
You know, like, you know, saying I like when I load you up like that on the radio, but you know.
I beg.
It's love. But here announce the first thing, right? The first trending topic with Rihanna.
Yeah, man. Riri and A$AP.
How you feel? Alright, well, first of all, I know you personally, you know. So I know you know, yeah, I don't know, but I've never seen you as one of the girls that I'm gonna say. Or like a part of the Navy. That's our follower's name, right? I'm gonna see you.
Yeah. I'm not a part of the Navy, but I mean, like, it's Rihanna. Who isn't a fan of Rihanna?
Okay.
I mean, I'm happy for her. She is
for them, Jamila.
Out of her dreams.
She's a beast, and she alone. And that's the one thing we don't know. Everybody does like them want to take out my cousin.
In the sense of like, yeah, big up A$AP, but like
he played a big role. I'd like to think.
Yeah, he played a big role, but like you're with Rihanna, like
he does a deal with it.
Let's not even, but like, you know, I'm happy for her. Mm-hmm. She did an interview a couple years ago where she said in her 10-year plan, she saw herself with like an empire, growing from industry to industry, hopefully starting a family. And sis literally did everything she said she was going to do, like go off a black woman, really and truly.
It's a good look, man, because she focused on everything. She built up the empire, become a billionaire, then a baby. It just
you know,
billionaire national hero, baby. What a vibe.
Low-key sad that it's A$AP's kid, but you know.
Hold on, what do you mean by a sad say A$AP kid? I don't understand. What do you mean?
It's Rihanna. She could have get with somebody that's a little bit more, you know.
A little bit more what?
A little bit more up there.
Nah, sir.
Rihanna was literally dating a whole billionaire at one point in time. Like,
yeah, over there said
that. Jiggy, but
yeah, I was about to say that. You know, he's the jiggy guy. You know.
Yeah, man, but she jiggier. She could have find somebody that you know.
Man, love is a love.
They do make a great couple. Jamila. I think that baby is going to be gorgeous. So.
Yeah, that me enough people I say.
Yeah, man, the baby does a nice. Bad.
Jamila, you know, based on my love life, you know. You can't study love, you know my love life, my past way, you wonder how. Yes, this is not the show for that. That's not the show for that.
Topic tonight.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. But yeah, it's a good vibe. You know what I can't believe from this now. And when I saw the pregnancy photos doing a jam, I said to myself, I feel like social media gonna take up this and want to like a challenge and want to recreate. And I've heard they did it.
Easily and so said, so done. Them never waste no time. I saw one picture, not even 2 hours after Rihanna posted it. There somebody was with the fit.
They mean the snow to and them thing there?
Listen, the woman never missed nothing here. The only thing she never missed was actually being in New York.
Wow.
Internet people, they don't miss a beat and they are ready.
Okay, well, listen, when I saw the photos, that's the first thing that stood out to me. I was like, But only Rihanna could do that still. You see me? Just the baby bump in the coal, and it's just
The photo
it just
was
jiggy.
very New York. It's very New York. The jewelry, it was very much giving 90s New York with a hint of style as expected from Rihanna and ASAP. It was very them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Hold on. Abby, I'm hearing that. I don't know why Joel never tell Abby. Me say Joel up on the line. Joe Fry there, boy. Is he here? Is Joe Fry here? Not here yet? Oh, okay. So my brethren not reach on the line yet. But yeah, Joe Fry forward upon the car in the Jim Jam, so you know trouble that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna move on. So we're gonna stick in the realms of entertainment, right?
No problem.
You know where I go with this, right? We're go local.
No, you go. I eat the fact say I go there.
I got to. I never. You know me. You know us. Our squad. We don't really. We don't really follow up certain things, but you see me the streets.
This one was unavoidable.
Unfortunately, this is a case. Bridge Nation. This is a case with Lady Saw, Sister Marian, Lady Hall. I don't know if I call her. I don't know that she want forward back in the music. I don't know, but Sister Marian Hall.
Minister Hall is what
Minister
you call
Hall.
her.
That's Minister Hall, formerly known as the Icon. Lady Saw, Spice, Shensia, rivalry.
What a drama.
One bag of drama. Now let me just before we get in that drama, let me just break down the vibes so people from the diaspora kind of want to like if them not clear about it, no. I forgot to try to help them out. So yeah, Lady Saw, peeps, Bridge Nation, that she took to social media to address how females are conducting themselves in the dancehall space. Now, I'm not go around in it. Ever since Sensia released the lick tune there, I'm not go around it. The discussion around women and their sexuality in dancehall, it resurfaced. You see me? Now, Minister Hall, she named 3 female acts in particular: Jada Kingdom, Shensia, and Spice. You don't know Macadam 14, and enough people said things about her, but but she said some things that kind of make sense. We're gonna talk about it still, but she chipped in and she offered her perspective. I terrified that in our background. I dog that in our background. So how am I going, sir?
You were just eager.
All right, sorry, man. But yeah, she offered her perspective, as a fellow woman in the industry, claiming that Minister Hall's rant was a bit unchristian-like, and she was tearing down the women in dancehall instead of supporting them. Now, Jam, Bridge Nation, this is what I think, right? All of the women who were brought up into this whole thing, I rate all of them. That's my disclaimer. Like, musically, I love what they do for the culture. You understand what I say? I want to go on the record and also say that it's like going to the Olympics. We see the woman time in the Olympics. After years of focusing on the men's side of the competition, I like the fact that, just like the Olympics, the dancer, and by Olympics I mean the Jamaican Olympic team, I like how the dancer have a little attention now upon the women. Because they might do the things them, you see me? Here's my issue though. I don't like this type of attention, because right now the whole of them are star. But they're not.
Define this type of attention though.
Okay, so what I mean by this type of attention, right now to me, for women who are stars in the business, in the industry, like legit stars, them now move star-like. You understand what I mean? So what I mean by that is, right now, them just step on the social media back and forth. Like it just look like I know what I can do for song views and album sales. I understand that, because we learn from the teacher versus Movado thing. Though. However, I just feel like it just because for stars, there are different ways to deal with it. You understand what I mean? Because, all right, for example, let me address Minister Hall first. You see what I mean? Say, she's no stranger to going live. All of them are no strangers to going live, by the way, and talking their mind, and I respect that. But Minister Hall, for me, you see me, what I never too rate about it was that it seemed like, what I rate about it first of all is that I like how she called out herself in the past first, like she admits, say, yo, see me, what we not do, me did do, and I have to admit, say, it wasn't the right way of doing things, there are different ways of going about it. She brought up examples like Lauryn Hill and how, you can be sexy and same way, blah, blah, blah. Respect that. And she tell them, say, yo, there are different ways to work on it. You understand what I mean? Say? What I never too like, though, is like when she got to Spice. Though, Jamila.
Listen, we're not even going to go there, because say,
it feel like,
I love a Spice.
No, I forgot her, because when you got there, because what I realized when she there was a part of the video. If you guys never saw the video, they're all over YouTube. She mentioned Jada Kingdom, said she weak. Like she said, Jada Kingdom is see her, which means, you know, she says she do her thing, but she weak. Cool. Shensia, you're pretty, but you're weak. When she get to Spice though, Spice you played out. It's like she make it. I never know said the rivalry between she and Spice was that extreme, Jam. I never did know that. You see me, I never know them vibes there.
Apparently all of us, because Spice was equally as confused. Spice thought they were friends. I mean, I know at some point in time there was a level of friendship there, and kind of just to take it back, I'm on two parts of the fence. On one hand, I feel like Minister Hall, you know, she's coming from a place of experience. She's seen where she has gone wrong, and she's just trying to offer her opinion to, you know, hopefully help guide the next generation into being better than she did.
Right.
But then this goes back to something where, typically speaking, I don't like about a lot of persons who are freshly saved. There's a way to talk to people.
Right.
There's a way to express things. So, you know, you can give on your point, but you allow people the chance to grow, because you have to realize, you know, based on where you are in your journey, everybody's not at that point.
Right.
So, yeah, Minister Hall, you're no longer Lady Saw, you're no longer Raunchy, you're no longer that person in dancehall. Fine, you're at a certain point in your journey, that's okay. You can't use the standards of where you are now in your journey to dictate where others need to be. Spice is not ready to become Minister Grace. Shakespeare is not ready to lead anybody down the pit. Nice. Jada Kingdom never tell us that she want baptize nobody.
Right.
They are living their lives in a way where for them right now that's what fits. Right. And I feel like instead of being, especially when she spoke about Spice, instead of being so critical and so harsh, that would have just been a really good moment for her to just literally leave it as, this is my advice from where I am right now.
Yeah.
If you want a prayer, if you want a word, if you want a body to talk to, you know where to find me.
I
but
like
saying them weak and spicy, it was so unnecessary, and I think to me it damaged a little bit of her
Legacy.
Minister Hall brand.
Yeah,
because so how should I behave? I fully expected her to go back in the studio and release. I expected her to get back on that thing stage, the way she did deal with Maca Diamond. I was looking for it.
Because Maca Diamond came out and say, if that was supposed to be something that make people want to join Christianity,
you failed.
Yeah. But
you failed, and I think that's something where, typically speaking, persons who are saved really need to work on. It's not always the message. Sometimes nobody cares about the message. It's how the message is delivered. And it was just poor, and to me, if that's what she was coming with, I bet she did keep her mouth shut. We never did need it.
Wow,
we never really liked the song lick, so we could have gone, we could have done without it. We'd have just back to some Spice and come back to you at a later date. Really and truly. No offense, Minister Hall, if you hear this.
No, all right. Well, quickly before I share my 2 cents, Joe Fry, Joel Bryan, J Wave, my talented producer of Brethren, is on the line. I call him Joe Fry because, you know, that's my brother. But
but you know,
thanks, my G. Yeah, but you don't know Joe Fry. I don't know how far in this I go to, you know, dog. So you don't know some of it. J Wave, Project Wave. Is entertainment or records? I don't want to get it wrong.
Entertainment.
Project Wave Entertainment. You don't know my G. But Jamie, let up on the line too, you know, bro.
We hear one, man. We hear a couple of the viewpoints, and we kind of agree with her.
Yeah, man.
Mostly.
We're talking, because I'm glad the ear was gone. Because right now we're there with the whole ladies, Minister Marian, Spice, Shensia, Saga, Wagwan. Now, Jam, you know, you spoke about something that really hit me with the whole, you know, sometimes, you know, people lose sight of the message, but not how it's being delivered and thing. What I got though, so I'm not going to say everything was what Lady Saw said was bad.
No, it wasn't.
It's just the approach, as we said. Because what I'm going to bring up a very interesting point though. A part of what she said she wanted to do, especially when she said she going to do a song with Shensia, which Shensia, I guess, later say or not go so, you know. But she said she want to do a song with Shensia, for example, for help guide her, right? I think Lady Saw, Minister Hall, can guide all of them, you know. You see me I say? But it goes back to the whole vibe of this whole ego thing. Because when Spice it forward out and share her side of the story and her perspective, she make it seem as if, as you said rightfully, Jamila, that there was once a friendship, there was once a respect. As a matter of fact, Lady Saw did legit pass the crown. Even when Spice never nowhere near where she didn't know. She saw it and she said, yo, this is it. This is the next person, next queen. You understand what I mean? I said, so there was a friendship, there was a respect. But Spice brought up of things of like jealousy and things like that. And why I said this is like a wider discussion, because we see it a lot in the entertainment industry, Joe Fry, where we say, yo, enough new artists forward out and say, yo, no lie, the older artists, the gatekeepers, a lot of them forward on the show, the entertainment shows and all them things and say, yo, dancehall is in a disgrace, dancehall no stay good, dancehall is this, the artist them. But how many of them actually take the time out to say, yo, let me step in and guide them young artists here? How many of them just say, yo, let me reach out and offer some guidance? And if there's a case where, I understand if there's a case where, yo, them reach out, offer the guidance, and then the young artists, them with them ego and them the followers and the likes feel like them big and thing and don't accept it. I get that. But I feel like it's a case where there's just some communication that's not being had between the generations, because in a case like this, I feel like Minister Hawk could have easily said she never have left gospel and gone like she want to come do music again. A lot of people want her to come back in the dancehall space, and don't get me wrong. However, I feel like she could just be like, in her same minister way, she still has the respect, she still has the power. That Lady Saw thing can't left her legacy. So anybody she choose to reach out to, especially upon the female side of dancehall, and she said she want all her reasoning. You see what I say? She can go in and she can find them in our studio and just come talk to them. Keep them thing on for social media and reason with her. You see what I say, Joe Fry? So that's my question to you, Joe Fry. Do you feel like, you know, Sister Marian, Minister Marian Hall could have approached the thing differently? Because she said she want to guide them, you know. So that means the intention is there, you know.
Yeah.
But did she go about it the right way? Because it seemed like, to me, it just seemed like she just want to guide Jada Kingdom and Shelz, yeah.
Of her standard and what she set right now in her career, you understand? She's a Christian woman and she have to remember them things that is it. Yeah. So you feel like just the Christian aspect of it make it wrong? You see me? You just say the Christianity neither. Because, you know, religion, I mean, you know, we want to talk about.
Yeah, all right, I get
the
that.
approach as Jamila said before. Is it? She could have go back. And she still have a chance. Still, she can come back and apologize and just clear up here and, you know.
Is it too late though for an apology though?
Yeah.
Is it too late for an apology, Jamila? Especially upon Spice side.
Before we go back to before we reach the apology part, I just want to say to the point you made a while ago. I think we really need to have a discussion about why we expect the older generation to always reach out. I am personally of the view where it's not necessary. If somebody don't want to do it, them don't need to do it. It's not. They're not obligated. The older generation, a Beanie Man, a Bounty Killer, a Lady Saw, a Spragga Ben, whosoever, they're not obligated to reach out to any of these newcomers and offer them any advice. Would it be great if they did? Yes. But they're not obligated to do so. And I think we need to...
But Jam, I know so well. Yeah, like, may I agree with Joe Fry, because you have to understand, you know, all right, gonna say it's not. I agree. There's no obligation. Obviously, everybody can do their own thing. But I feel like if we really care about our culture, we really care about our sound as dancehall or reggae, because here we're going, you know, we talk about this whole crossover thing around Shensia's name. When Shensia is looking to cross over, she's going to people over there who are seasoned, who are gatekeepers over in the international market and listening to them. So it's only fair you do the same out here, you know, just take some knowledge from the legends if they're willing
to be honest,
to share it.
It makes sense why you would do that in an American space, or when you look at hip hop or pop, because their industry is actually like established and like fully functional. It's not the same out here. We have no structure, we have no function, so it's a little bit different. Like I said, you know, it would be great if they reached out and offered their advice and, you know, rope in everybody. But I think we have other things that we need to work on first before we automatically jump to that. How about we encourage some of the older generation to, before you reach out, you help to actually like solidify and get some structure to the system before we we even think about bringing in newcomers. There are a lot of things where when you talk to them, when you look at simple things like the rights to certain things, how things get paid out, those are some things where, like, if you ask me, the veterans need to be working with before you really introduce anybody, because some of them are still feeling the effects of some of these things umpteen years later. But that's for another day, that's for another show.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. But,
in regards to your question about the apology, I never think it's too late for an apology. Apologies are always welcomed. I just think after the apology is done, what we need to see is a change in behavior. I agree with you completely. This thing where everything up on social media, everybody needs to do a live, everybody needs to throw shade. It is foolish. The whole of each other number, Jamaica is a really small place. I promise you, if we don't go out, when we buck upon one another.
And it's, Jam, not to cut you, but that's where the whole conversation about publicity stunt going to come up. Because, watch the style. It's if, because, Jam, say you do PR, Joe Fry, say they in the music fraternity, I do your thing. You see, if I wasn't, like, have Spice level of popularity and her fan base, and all them talks they are going from Marianne, and the fans, them are chiming in, and you know what I mean? I do. You see, if me go live, you have to remember. I don't think
you have to pay me.
No, not just no. Not even about payment. You have to understand. Say all these people we're mentioning are stars.
True.
See me, I don't know normal thing. Respect to them. See me, sir. But them just now move like star. Cause watch the style, Say if I was in Spice position, me da go sub oops now, and me da go live in a jam and Joe Fry for 10 minutes. Me da do in the 10 minutes. Me da do in a studio. Just run a new tune. And Spice dressed fresh already, Like she have on a fresh suit and she just across her leg and a sip tea. For 10 minutes. And make the live just go crazy. And then she just go up when she end, because you have to go closer to the phone when you end the live. You go close to the phone and you just say enough said. Doop.
But then at the same time, Sheldon, we really have to be careful of how we answer things, because social media will really take things, create a narrative.
All right, but you said point, go ahead.
Shensia dropped Dolly. Spice drop another song, and then all of a sudden we hear that this song. Nobody has confirmed or denied if it's really a diss or not.
But you see, the thing is though, that's the beauty of music. You have to better you give the fans them little and make them take a mile and run with it, other than you just a fall out and just. You see me? It's kind of like
I agree to an extent. I feel like because of how like the place I run nowadays, because like I remember, I'm not an old fogey, but books. I remember when I was younger, like I think the Cartel and Movado clash era really showed us just how serious people will take music.
Yeah.
And I think gone are the days where we realized like clashes was just purely for music, was just for entertainment. After we come off of the stage, it's all good.
Yeah.
Nowadays, especially with social media, things can escalate to a point where if you're not careful, lines will become drawn literally in the sand in real life. And I just think moving forward, all of us need to stop pretending like social media is real life. Put on the phone, go outside with the mask, of course, if you decide to go up on the road, kind of COVID, I have to keep safe.
Yeah.
But like, understand that social media is not real life. Reality is a thing. Go outside, take a breath of fresh air. Like, get it together, man.
Hey. Trust me. You see, the thing is, though, since you are dealing with dancehall stars, people are going to take things in their own hands and defend who them they need for defend people who not pay them bills a month time. But they don't know the thing, go. Joe Fry, my question to you, though, is it a publicity stunt? Is all this hate or not hate, but I don't know if it's hate, but this dislike and this bag of word flinging, you think is a publicity stunt? Because you're, as a producer, you can't just imagine you as if you're a Spice producer, you're a Shensia producer, in this case with Minister Hall, say show coming back, say you a producer of Minister Hall, I know from back in our days. You're excited by this because you see it as a cash cow getting ready to, you know what I mean? Ready for milk it. So is
publicity
it
a stunt?
You think it's a publicity stunt?
Publicity stunt to promote what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If for a song, you have good publicity and you have bad publicity.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's still publicity. So
you know what I'm feel of, right?
It's not intentional publicity.
Yeah. I'm feel like I just feel like 3 different publicity stunts. Like, they in sync yet. It's like how Carter and Mavado after a time was them in sync now, and them know say the two of them can eat a food from this.
Yeah.
I feel like Shensia from She Drop Lick, that was a separate publicity stunt.
Man, I'm upset, man.
Then you don't know Minister Hall now could be another different publicity stunt. You see me? Maybe she missed it because enough people say she just missed the dance hall, you know. And she just want to look a reason for it.
Oh, come back. Oh,
Boy.
And then now you have Spice now. I don't know say Spice ever work, you know. And Spice.
You try to bring back MUMAS. I don't know.
You think she will come back? You think she will come back? Before we go to break, you think, both of you, Joe Fry, you first, as a producer, you think Minister Hall should come back?
No, man. She should just easy now, man. She done. She done on a cleansing right now. You see me? She should just retire and relax.
And enjoy her legacy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jam, you agree?
I agree as well. Like, I love to see when people. She's been trying for so long to stick to that Christian journey, and it really seems like for the first time she's really committed to it, and she's sticking true to it. I want her to just stay where she did. She looks great. She looks like she really loving her life.
Yeah, she looks great. But I go around you. She look nice. She look nice from a long time, you know. Like, she look nice from a long time, but trust me, she
one
look.
side, you have your legacy. Unfortunately for her, her legacy as Lady Star was so great that no matter how sanctified she becomes, we're never ever going to forget it.
True.
But
I mean,
you
guys.
change your life, stay where you're there and be
But I mean, guys, Ninja Man did it. Ninja Man did
okay,
it.
and we see where Ninja Man is right now, right?
Wow.
All Ninja Man was like when him do that.
Hey, me don't know. You ask me, you forgot call some. But here what me and say. If you go forward back, make sure forward like Panaka, 2-month consultancy. Alright, so yeah, just drop some knowledge. But yo,
what's the consultancy? What she gonna do?
I don't know.
Over redo the song.
I don't know. One of the things she said, enough of them pen, man, like the writing technique poor and them things. So if she have
that's for sure.
Yeah, so
that's for sure.
Them little thing they can work on. But guys, Joe Fry, I know he's a busy man, you know, but more you stay on the line after my fought from the break. You see me? Jam you too. But we'll go to a quick commercial break. You see me, Bridge Nation? This is the streets, according to me, your boy Shelz. We're so forward. Yep. Yes, sir. From here, the baddest instrumental upon radio. So this is one of the baddest shows on radio, and I'm modest to say one of the baddest shows, because the rest of the bad show them they wear on the Bridge 99 FM. This is the streets, according to me, your boy Shelz. Yeah, you don't know. So we're there in the last 9 minutes of the show. Can do maths? Yeah, 9 o'clock we're done. On the line with me are my good friends Joel, J Wave, Brian. I call him Joe Fry up on the ends, and my good friend Jamilia, aka the leader of the Bitter Women's Association. Jamila Samuels. You don't know, Jamila, what can't you do? Cause you don't say I have a big up, you don't know say you're big on the PR thing, and I have a big up, cause you don't say you're a powerful woman, you don't know, so enough love and respect to you. I'm giving the Bridge Nation a reason. Not because I'm a virgin, you're up on the show, but you don't know, you know something about PR, and so you know say them artists I would have talked about on the last trend a while ago with Spice and thing. Them can kind of ease up and still be stars, right?
Hopefully.
But yeah, yes, Bridge Nation, I know. So tonight, as I said, we do things a little differently. We're talking about some trends, and we're going in depth with these trends because, you know, the streets make me know say, yo, no man, Shelz, you fly over the trends them too fast, Bridging. You know, we love on the topics them, but Jano, you know, so we love on the talk about dating and all. Jamilia can't find a man, but you see me?
Wow.
Wow. Messed up. Jamila, we're great friends. That's why we have to do them thing, Jam. But yeah, so we're talking about different trends so far. Joe Fry, you missed one of your trends, and more you talk about this before we go into the next 2 trends before the show done.
Yeah, man.
Now, Joe Fry, I'm not allowed up, you know, but I know so I want to hurt you like it hurt enough man out there, you know. What you think about Rihanna and A$AP Rocky pregnancy? Quick, I can mention this enough, right? No. Me just I mention something quickly before you respond. Bridge Nation, me and Joel are friends for years now. I tell you, say, I feel like it's like I'm running the joke, say, I reread it there. I feel like I meet at Riri from Joe Fry. Because I tell you, Joe Fry, you sit up on the ends of Joe Fry, say Riri, in phone display. Oh, you got the background picture. Hey, Fry, how you feel?
Song, everything.
How you feel?
Boy, at first, but you don't know.
At first, so
from a flock of reader, and I'm not feel no way, you know. If I do one countryman reader, you know, some farmer waste man, then would I feel some type of way, but...
What you say, we're not sing no Marvin's Room?
Yeah.
It are the remix.
You know what I mean?
No, but yeah, upon a remix, Joe Fry, you know, we have to accept that one, yeah. You see me? Cause Riri couldn't manage our lifestyles, you know. Adapt, man. Man. Yeah, we just take the L. You see me? Jamie, can see I roll your eyes over there. Well, yeah, we're gonna move on to two other trends. I'm gonna say I go on, you know. Jamie and Joe Fry, when you hear about the new COVID variant, why hit the place right now? It named.
I haven't, but honestly, I'm so over COVID.
Omicron.
Like,
no, you know about Omicron. Where the Omicron is so last season, bro.
I'm still on Omicron. Like, I'm over this. I don't even know what time curfew is.
Competition.
No man, hear the man. No man. So there's this one now, Bridge Nation. If you guys haven't been aware as well, there's one called Neo Cove variant. No. So first of all, so what happened, you know, guys, is that Wuhan scientists discovered a new variant in South Africa. See, no more hear that part, yeah. It only needs one more mutation in order to jump species. In other words, start affecting.
Who like jump species?
Yeah, because apparently, just like the one where we know the original, when it had to jump the speech, because it come from the... I'm not done reading, I look at Google findings yet, Jam. I'm still get to your answers. So first of all, my understand said, it is not a new virus. Zine, it was discovered in bats. So you see them bat there? In South Africa. It was discovered in bats in South Africa. Zine. So it has a... It's a lie, Kevin. Hey, but just I work on my findings. You see me, I said Bridge Nation.
What's the man them to eat but no, brother.
No, but listen. Here's the problem with this one, what people are. So it has not begun affecting humans yet, as far as we know, right? But it has a mortality rate of 33%. No, that's 1 in 3 patients, which means 1 in 3 patients could die. Now, before Bridge Nation, anybody out there said 33%, that's not bad. Let me put it in context for you. So the COVID that we get used to, that sounds bad to say, but that's the reality. The SARS-CoV-2 virus, now has a mortality rate of 1.5%. Zine. That's, of course, after the whole vaccines and things. But before, when we used to panic about it, in 2020, it had a mortality rate of 4 to 5%. You see me? So that was when it was at its peak. It was like 4 to 5%. 4 to 5%, 33%. No, so here we go on, though. The Wuhan scientists made a discovery, though. Zine, they're from the Wuhan University. And apparently, their findings haven't yet been peer-reviewed. In other words, the bag of bright people and start link up and say, oh, make sense out of nonsense and say if it makes sense. So at the moment, China, Russia, and the World Health Organization, they are involved in the whole research process. Me personally feel like we need for us to learn from what happened so far and understand that we need as much minds together as possible upon this. Nobody just left it with China, Russia, the world, get everybody. You see me? I said let's get as many minds together as possible because we can't. And the next thing, and Jam, I think you asked the question earlier, how it jump species?
I don't even... This is so stressing.
How it jump species? Like, we no know. You see me? I say it baffling. It
no one with COVID not tired, like... At 3 years old, COVID not tired.
Hey, me no know. Like, Joe Fry, what you feel about this neo-COVID? Is there something for text serious?
COVID has me, I watch Beer Zombie Show from Adina.
It's a Beer Zombie Show every from there.
Help me to survive, bad man, because I don't know what I'm going.
No, my thing is, I just want to know how do we stop it from jumping from the bats?
You're not scientist, you know,
that is the question. Do we go full Joker and alright, my both forget corny a while ago. I gotta stop. No, but no.
I sense the Batman joke coming.
The Batman reference. Yeah, hold on. But no, but it's a serious thing, and I hope the findings that we get from this, is in our favor as a human race. But yeah, man, it's a serious thing. I don't want to end on this note, but the reason why I brought this topic up, you hear about the Miss USA 2019 who committed suicide.
R.I.P. to her.
Yeah, Chelsea Christ. Yeah, this one I brought this up because I know enough people, Jamaicans stay in Jamaica and Joe Fry. We're kind of dark, We'll be like, I want to bring up foreign things for it. It's not because it's a foreign personality or American personality. That's not the reason. It's a whole vibe around mental health. And we just don't know what people are going through. You understand what I mean? I say? Of course, you know, condolences to her, but a lot of things keep coming up. When I was been reading up on the story, enough people have said the same things. Oh, she's pretty, and oh, she's smart, and she had so much going for her. She's just 30 years old, but we just not know. You see me, I said we just not know. And to our as my friends, they don't know. We always check up on each other in our circle. We don't talk as much, but we check up when we need to. And Bridge Nation, I ask all of us, you know, if we give a little point upon mental health, if you guys have anything to say. But for me personally, I just want to make sure everybody, a part of Bridge Nation, anybody listening right now, check up on your friends, even the strong ones, them, even the one on the think strong. Because I never know, especially around this pandemic time, I don't know, so things, you know, things iffy. You see me? So we don't know, we can run joke, because as Jamaicans, you know, we stare, they run joke about everything, but check up on the friends, because you never know what's going on. Zine, Jamie, I have anything for say?
I mean, I agree, check up on your friends, but I also feel like we need to stop this thing of checking up just for checking up's sake. Check up with literally an open heart. Check up with knowing that you actually need to make this first note is okay. If they're not okay, you're there to lend a willing ear.
Yeah.
Because checking, Moji, you're good. That's not
Joel.
That's not checking up on anybody. That's not helping anything.
Joel.
No, me as a person still from a rate still, I gotta check up on you. We are spend time with it.
Enough respect, man. Enough respect.
You understand?
But
it's more than just a hey, hello, what's up?
Yeah, man, it's a serious thing, guys. Yeah, so unfortunately, you don't know, so we're out of time, guys. But you know, this has been a fantastic show as always. But yeah, I never wanted to end on this note, guys. But you don't know, it's a serious thing. We don't know what's going on in Jamaica. We don't know what's going on with people. But as Jamila Rifles, I just check up because for check up's sake. Check up with an open heart. Be willing to listen, because none of these persons going through these things feel like they're in a corner and don't have nobody to listen to. So, Bridge Nation, if you know anybody going through these stuff, just try to be there for them and them things. You see me? But yeah, this
also
has been.
Say a prayer. You know that works too.
Prayer helps.
Say a prayer. Send out a word. Help out where you can.
Facts. But yeah, my side, this has been another Streets according to me, your boy Shelz. Enough love and respect. I'll see you guys next week. Bless up.
All right.